There have been profound questions asked, like which came first, the chicken or the egg? And who is more talented and wiser, men or women? Well, we still don't know the answer to the chicken question, but we may have the answer to the one that has created an epic battle of the sexes. In his new book, Man Down, legal analyst and attorney Dan Abrams puts his need to know to work in search of the answers we all long to hear. So, Dan, welcome. Tell me how you came up with the idea for this book.
Man Down was kind of an accident, meaning I had not thought out I want to write a book about women or men and women. Not at all. It just happened that I came across an article about women being better than men in a variety of areas. I didn't believe some of what I saw. I went and looked at some of the research. I wanted to know what are the facts here, and sort of looked at it like a lawyer. And lo and behold, I found way more studies and then more studies. And I thought to myself, this is kind of fascinating when you look at it together, and that's how Man Down came about.
So impart your wisdom on us. What do you know now that you didn't know before researching?
All I do here is I look at facts, and I look at evidence, and I look at studies, and I say, hey, this one's interesting, or did you know that there were 3 or 4 studies on this particular issue that show that women have better memories than do men? So a lot of it, I think, is going to be surprising. Some of it is going to be fun. But again, these aren't my musings on the topic. I am not presuming to be an expert on women, on relationships. I'm just a guy with a legal degree who was able to look at studies and research and put them together in, I hope, what is a compelling and fun way.
Okay, so you're not the expert, but your findings prove beyond a reasonable doubt that women are better cops, drivers, gamblers, spies, world leaders, beer tasters, hedge fund managers, and just about everything else. I've read the book.
You know, it's interesting. Women, when I initially told them about the book, many women said, yeah, well, we know that. There's not, you know, of course we're better in a lot of ways. And they meant it seriously. But I think that when they look at the studies, even my female friends have said that they're surprised at how much evidence there is out there that women are better than men in so many different areas. Guys, on the other hand, you know, they question look, if a woman had written this book, everyone would have said, oh, it's a woman writing it, so let's discount it. With a man writing it, particularly a single man, they suggest, oh, he's writing it to meet women. There's always some sort of secret motivation when it comes to writing a book like this. And I would argue, why not just read it, look at the facts and evidence, and if it seems like it's pandering, then we'll talk. But I think that the studies and research are pretty compelling.
And what's one thing that you want people to know after they've read this book? What's that walk-away message?
Look, I think that people will walk away after reading this book recognizing that there are a lot of ways that women are better than men in areas that we didn't know. I think it's a wake-up call for men in the more serious areas. I think that chauvinists worldwide should take a look at this and question some of their views. And I think that some of the qualities that make women better, I think, are important for men to know and for women to know, everything from their personal relationships to the workplace.
Dan Abrams, thanks for being with us. The book is called Man Down, and it's on store shelves now.